All right, we're back once again here at JADASA, and we are with the one and only Lil Mugg. Did I say it right?
Yeah.
I would say I don't want to mess. Okay, so I don't want to mess it up now. He is out here at the JADASA event as well. And tell the people a little bit about yourself and your organization.
I'm Lil Mugg. I'm actually the secretary and PR for the St. Louis chapter of Bikers Against Child Abuse.
Okay.
Bikers Against Child Abuse is our sole purpose is to empower children, namely abused children, not to feel afraid of the world they live in.
Yes.
So what we do is we get referrals from organizations like the CAC, police, so on and so forth. And once it's brought to our attention and it's been reported, our child liaison, she sets it up, and they do what's called an initial contact, where they go out and they talk to the child and the family, whether it's the parents or the guardians or whatever the situation is, and she brings what she's found to the board. We have each chapter has their own board, and once it's deemed that the child would be a good fit for BACA, we would do with our first level of intervention, which is called a level 1,
Okay.
where we bring all the bikes out. So you got 30 or 40 bikes, either come into their house, or sometimes they don't want to meet at the house, so we'll meet at a park or something like that.
Power in numbers.
Yeah, yeah. So so imagine being that little kid that's afraid,
Yes.
and then you see and hear all these bikes come thundering through. And we adopt them into the family. We have we give them a cut, their own denim cut with a back patch. They need to pick out a road name.
So you make them feel very included.
We bring them into the family, and to make them feel like family, we want them to kind of look like us, you know?
Yes.
And so they get their own cut. We all sign it. So we sign the back of the cut. So that way they know we've got their back. And then we give them, it's a little teddy bear with a BACA t-shirt on it. We all hug it, kind of fill it with hugs, and tell them basically, if you need them, it's full. You just give that bear a hug.
That's
there.
very good, because that's one thing that we forget when dealing with domestic violence. Yes, we always think about the adult, but we forget the children are very impacted, and they're included as well. And I know, coming from, I know people always think bikers are the mean, bad, hard guys.
Well,
so for y'all coming through and showing love, that's showing a different side.
That's kind of the reason this works, is because we're a bunch of ugly, big old bikers. And so while the perp might be scary to them, now they've got all these bikers standing behind them that are meaner and scarier.
Yes.
So that's one of the reasons why this works. And then we go to court with them. So we'll escort them into court. If the perp is there, we surround them, and that way they don't have to look at the perp.
Okay.
We stand right there behind them. We're in court. When they're testifying, they can look at us and
feel a sense of security.
Yeah. The goal is to get them, build them up, and empower them to tell the truth and be able to just get it all out there.
Okay, that's very good.
And then if between then, we have what's called a level 2. If they're ever afraid, the perp is threatening them, threatening the family, driving by, whatever, we do what's called a level 2, where we'll actually stand guard at the house 24/7 until that threat is removed. And that's usually the perp is arrested, or the child's just not afraid anymore. And then once they've testified, trial is over, our ultimate goal, the end goal, is to build them up and empower them to the point where they don't need us anymore. They know that they could have done this themselves the whole time.
Exactly.
They just needed that push.
Yes.
And we are that push.
But that's very commendable what you all are doing, because I don't know a lot of organizations, even the police department, is doing stuff like this, like you're doing.
Well, the police can only do so much.
Exactly.
So we kind of try to fill in that gap.
Okay.
Anything else you guys want to?
You say you pretty much just summed it up and gave my idea of what's going on.
Yeah.
Well, tell the people where can they reach out to you, just in case they need some big bodyguards like you.
You can go to BACAworld.org. That's BACA BACA-world.org. That actually, they have about a 5-minute video, kind of an overview of what we do. And then we have a hotline that's manned 24 hours a day. It's 866-885-9474. And then that's nationwide. That's our helpline. And then they kind of route you to where you need to
So
go.
this is not just St. Louis. This is a whole
We
country.
are international.
Oh.
We have BACA chapters all over the world.
Well, y'all heard that. International.
Yeah. So we have 12, soon to be 13 chapters just in Missouri.
Wow.
wow.
So y'all doing big things.
Well, the cool thing about that is, let's say we don't have enough people to go to court, or it's a situation where the case has gained a lot of media attention, so they need more people. We can do what's called an all-call. We'll have people coming from other states.
Wow.
And they'll come in to help make sure that that child is safe.
That's very good. So like I said, it definitely helps strengthen numbers.
Yes,
Indeed.
it is.
That's very commendable. You have
No, you all pretty much covered everything. I was just sitting here listening. So one more time, shout out where they can get in contact with you and how they can be a part of the movement.
So our helpline is 866-885-9474, or you can go to BACAworld.org, BACA world.org, and you can look for your local chapter that way.
Okay.
And you can email the chapter through the website. And if you want to get involved, our monthly meetings are at the VFW in Arnold, Missouri. Every Thursday, every third Thursday of the month at 7 a.m. or 7 p.m.
Okay.
So y'all heard them say, if you're going through and you need some help, this is not just St. Louis only. This is international. So we stepping outside these bounds, and that's an awesome thing. So we do thank you very much for taking our time to give us some information, because, hey, we may have somebody that we need to refer one day.
Exactly.
You never know.
You never know. So we thank you very much, and you enjoy the rest of your day out here at JADASA.
Well, thank you.
Thank you
All right,
very
thank
much,
you.
sir.